Honestly, I don't know. I think that getting out of a rut is hard. Getting out of a rut is easy if you do all the right things and you don't do the habits that got you into a rut in the first place. So, I have a friend uh, who's on antidepressants. Of course, I won't be saying their name, but they're on antidepressants, and I just got to know very recently. They posted something on their story. I'm like, what? You take antidepressants? And they're like, yeah, I take antidepressants and stuff like that. And I've been feeling like this since a long time. I've been taking antidepressants since October or November. I'm like, what? Well, honestly, I was not. I mean, of course, I was quite surprised, but at the same time, I was like, I mean, in this day and age, yeah, a lot of people take antidepressants, but the fact is that antidepressants don't do anything. What they do is that they lower your baseline for happiness. Sorry, they higher your baseline for happiness. That means you need more things to be happier. As in, simple things don't make you happy anymore. Like looking at a flower won't make you happy anymore, or looking at the sun won't make you happy anymore. A beautiful scenery won't make you happy anymore. You'll need stuff like maybe you'll need drugs. I mean, of course, that's a really, really high bar I'm setting, but you'll need sugary foods and stuff like that to make you happy. Like small things won't make you happy. Like the baseline of your happiness will be killed. That's what antidepressants do. They're no good. I've done my research. I've never been on antidepressants, but I've done my research. They aren't good for people. Antidepressants is what doctors give you when they just don't care about you. Doctors don't care about you, dude. And I'll probably get a lot of backlash for this if enough people see this. But I don't believe in doctors. I think most doctors are a scam. They don't really care about you. They want to kill you. They prescribe you antidepressants, which don't even make your situation better. They just make it worse. You know what antidepressants actually do, dude? They're drugs, and doctors give you antidepressants so you keep coming back to them for heavier doses, and that's how they make money. They're just power hungry losers, dude. Doctors are no good for you. So if you've heard of pre-diabetes, all of those pre-diseases. So there's something called pre-diabetes, which is basically a stage where the doctor can diagnose you with this disease and just tell you that you're pre-getting this disease, so you're very, very prone to get this disease. So you're not pre-diabetic. You're just pre to the doctor giving a damn about you. At that stage, the medicine that the doctor gives you is actually worse than not being on medication. Can you imagine that? You're giving medicine to a pre-diabetic person who obviously already has diabetes, but it's just not severe enough for you to diagnose it. Or just not severe enough for you to give a damn about that patient yet, because you can't make enough money off of him. Anyways, yeah. Getting out of a rut is not that hard if you just do the right things. There's 3 things which you need to do. First of all, lift weights. There's no excuse to that. Sure, you can play sports, but lifting weights is very crucial. Very crucial. Maybe don't go to the gym if you want. I use free weights, but I still go to the gym sometimes. Use free weights. Do a bodybuilding style workout. Do work specific muscles work, the neck, traps, biceps, shoulders, abs, upper chest, lateral delts, obliques. Work those 7 or 8 muscle groups and watch the magic happen. Working out is very, very important for young men. Maybe you're a girl. You should still be working out even if you're a girl. Still really important for us young men because a healthy body constitutes a healthy mind. It's the first thing you should do. Second thing, meditate. Maybe you can't even sit for, maybe you can't even sit like this for like 5 seconds. But meditation is very important. Very, I can't stress this enough. Maybe do it for a few seconds a day. You know what progressive overload is? So, yeah, this is also one of the things which I'll be touching upon. But if you can't meditate for 5 minutes a day, do it for 3. If you can't meditate for 3, do it for 1. If not for 1, do it for 30 seconds. Not for 30 seconds, do it for 5 seconds. But do it every single day. Set the bar for your habits very low. So, yeah, work out, meditate, journal, and socialize. These are the 4 things you should be doing. And set the bar for these very low. So, and also, sorry, reading also, these 5 things. Set the bars for these very low. So, for example, you do 1 push up, you take it off, you worked out today. You read 1 line, take it off, you read today. You get 1 second of mindfulness, take it off, you meditated today. Stuff like that. And something called progressive overload. If you've been to the gym, you know of this term. It's basically like if you're new to the gym, you won't just go and you won't just start benching 200 pounds, right? Of course you can't, but you won't even load it up on the bar, will you? Why? Because you'll end up killing yourself and you won't go to the gym ever again because of your first stupid failure. Like maybe if you're into reading, you won't tell a new reader to start off with 200 pages every day, right? Like you won't tell a 5-year-old kid to read 200 pages every day. Why? Because he can't. He'll quit the next day. Same thing with the gym. You go into the gym, you can't do like 10 pull-ups, dude, if you've never even touched a pull-up bar. You can't even do 1 pull-up. Maybe if you can. Maybe you can if you're healthy. But you won't start with doing like... You won't start with 20-pound dumbbells to do bicep curls on your first day of the gym. You'll start with 5 pounds, right? For the first week, you'll do 5 pounds, then the next week 10, and you'll progressively overload. That's what I mean. For the first week, you'll read 4 lines. Then next week, 8. That's how you go up. Set the bar very low. Maybe for the first week, you read 1 sentence. First week, you read 1 word. First week, you meditate for 2 seconds. Second week, 4. Keep going up. Because if you don't progress, you'll slip back. This is how it goes. You can never stay in one place. If you don't walk, you'll moonwalk. You won't stand. So yeah, progressive overload, these 5 habits: working out, reading, journaling, meditating, and socializing. These 5 habits. By socializing, I mean go talk to people, step out of your house, touch grass, give other people compliments, talk to girls, be confident. Even if you aren't confident, do it while you're not confident, and do it while you're scared. And do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it.